It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
They were the aggressors that night, relentless in their approach, especially scoring the basketball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Clippers right now, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Harrell. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Temple in at the small forward position. Williams gets the bucket.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game, taking it up strong inside.
The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by AI. Pass to Williams. Fires top of the key. Another miss by Williams.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Well, right around this time of the season, Smitty, it's easy to lose focus. Talk about how players keep themselves motivated to bring it every night. That, to me, would seem very difficult.
It is, and I think you got to set those little small goals. I think on one of our teams, our goals was after the All-Star break, you can see we were starting to get into that funk, and what we said was, let's not lose 2 games in a row for the rest of the season. Those type of small goals keeps everybody engaged.
Do you put the season in terms of every 20 games, every 10 games? How do you measure it to kind of pace yourself?
I think most teams do it in a block of 20s. Like you said, you kind of go a block of 20s and see if you can go, 75% in those games. And that's where you start to see the great teams, they do that.
It's good to know.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Passes to Harrell. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Great effort there. Aldridge sniffs out the shot, sends it back.
AI, again the Spurs, good for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They demonstrate a real tenacity on the glass and made their presence felt. We'll see if they can repeat that kind of play.
San Antonio making a switch here. White's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green's checked in. And some changes here for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bertans in for Rudy Gay. Looking to end the run. And Pirtle pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 13. They're running. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Spurs have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. And the Clippers making a change here. Magruder's checked in. Clippers trail by 16. Shamet, he's guarded by AI. But they get it back. They get a hand on it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. White covering. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Spurs have gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. AI left side. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Inside. Zubac's no good. Spurs leading by 18. Left side, DeRozan. Took him no time at all on that one. DeRozan's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus, but they held each other accountable.
Harrell kicks to Williams. Can they get it? And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
You know, easier said than done. What they need to do is string together some positive plays, try to turn the tide.
Gang and Aldridge are up front. Murray out there with AI. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Timberwolves was a driven player. He finished with 15 points, and he was locked in with a strong shooting night from both the floor and the free throw line. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
And Williams, here we go. Nice D from Aldridge.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
Shots good by Gabe.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Inside, and the jam by Rudy Gay.
Well, that's awareness. That's vision. AI knows when to shoot and when to give up the rock.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Williams. Now the pass to Harrell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Shot's good.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
White, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former 6th man of the year is instant offense.
AI passes to Aldridge. Over Harrell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I love the body control to take the hit, still convert. Aldridge now going to the line for one more.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. Gallinari outside. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Los Angeles. .46 seconds left to play in the first half.
The defense fortunate there. He's a guy you hate to leave wide open.
Count that one. White's got his first basket of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Temple. He's guarded by AI. Gallinari against DeRozan. And it's Gallinari missing.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points his last outing. 4 seconds left. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Gallinari's got his first points in this one.
Even though Gallinari's not a high flyer, his height helps from mid-range.
And so it's the center. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Garrett Temple is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Williams. Then there's Harrell. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. We talk a lot about making plays at the rim and hitting threes, but the mid-range game is still alive, Steve, and it's playing well with some players.
I love it because it's coming back. The guy I come to mind to think of, first of all, is DeMar DeRozan. I think the king of the mid-range. C.J. McCollum, Carmelo Anthony, LaMarcus Aldridge. Chris Paul, for a point guard, does a nice job.
Chris Paul, right.
Knocking down the mid-range game. I love the three-point shot, but I think the mid-range game is starting to come back. Pump fake, one dribble, and knock it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Temple. He's guarded by AI. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. Got it from 16 feet. Williams has got the first bucket of the third here for the Clippers.
Not to be denied, you see the defender closing out. Williams pays him no mind.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
You can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bertin is checked in. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Here's AI. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Kicks it to Harrell. Pass to Temple. Outside Williams. Rejected by AI.
Terrific defensive play. If you're going to score on AI, got to come at him stronger than that.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. AI's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the paint. Here's DeRozan. It's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Pass to Harrell. The dish to Williams. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Murray. 4 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's AI. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Passes it to Williams. To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
AI outside. Buries it down low.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Zubac kicks to Williams. The three-pointer, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Murray. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Davis Bertans. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Rudy Gay. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray. AI with the bucket.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
To the paint, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
But what about the athletic ability of Green? A real powerhouse who just knows how to bring the hammer down.
White the pass to Poeltl. AI outside. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Tonight, an absolutely dominant performance by AI. His talent and endurance on full display.
Gallinari outside. That one doesn't drop. AI has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have...
And the Spurs with some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Bertans comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And AI is subbed in for Patty Mills. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Motley. Harrell comes in for Sindarius Thornwell. Gallinari, he's checked in for Rodney Magruder. Lou Williams is subbed in for Evan Turner. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Bellinelli is out there with AI. And it's Bertans in at the power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. 2 points, that one goes. 10 points for Aldridge.
So many ways he can beat you. LaMarcus does a great job of getting involved off the pick and roll.
Williams finds Zubac. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
He can be masterful in there, especially when there's no rim protection.
Now, here's AI. He's guarded by Williams. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance, and it's Green with the jam.
The foot speed of Jamichael quickly changes ends, able to convert these plays with ease.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for AI.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
From deep, Williams. Rebound, San Antonio. 56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. AI dishes to Aldridge. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the Spurs now in the post-Kawhi Leonard era of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have good depth. Got a good return in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time.
Williams kicks to Green. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pertinis, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Up top, Zubats. Down low. And that one's good. Green.
You know, JaMychal Green is extremely gifted down low. A solid post threat who can get the job done down there.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.